What's up YouTube, this is Dragon and this is another Pokemon Wi-Fi battle. So let's get to the battle at hand. Well guys, I have another challenge for you, or at least another very interesting battle, and this is from a fellow subscriber and his name is Jake. It's been a while since we had a chance to battle, but we definitely will be able to get this show on the road. So, seeing that my opponent's first choice is this Noivern, and by the way, I wanted to pick my Pokemon before it got to the point where I couldn't see the preview, because I like showing the preview for at least a little bit. But nonetheless, I didn't necessarily expect Noivern first. I was kind of expecting the Rotom first, because usually people like to pick Rotom, or in his case, he also has a He also has an Excadrill, and that's a Pokemon people like to choose first. So let's see. Being that this Pokemon is here, I'm gonna go into my Blissey. Yes, I'm gonna go into my Blissey because whatever this Pokemon decides to do, I'll be able to take it. If it does Draco Meteor, if it does Hurricane, Flamethrower, of course. Because I have a Noivern. Flamethrower on Noivern is like bread and butter, baby. Ooh, good. So is Life Orb. Alright, so I don't have to worry about choice specs or anything. At least, you know, all that extra damage. And, this music seems kind of loud. Then again, nope, these headphones are different, that's why. Alright, so if I were my opponent, who would I switch into? Look, he has 5 out of 6 Pokemon. He does have an Amoonguss on his team, and he knows I like using Toxic, so. But then again, I haven't really used Blissey that much, but I'm gonna go for Toxic. Because I basically have a 5 in 6 chance of getting a Pokemon to be toxic besides the Excadrill. And he goes to the Amoonguss. That's cool. No problem with the Amoonguss. Being that this Amoonguss is out, I still have a good possibility of... I still have a good play that I can make. Because now I can freely switch into my Ferrothorn and get some rocks out. So that's going to be nice. The Excadrill is possibly going to be able to have the rapid spin, but I'm not necessarily worried about that. So he's not going to be able to sport. Basically, Ferrothorn is a complete wall to this Pokemon. So that's going to allow me to get some free Stealth Rocks right there. And right there, as you can see, that was the Spore. But I'm not really worried about that, so that's cool. Alright, so either my opponent, well, my opponent is going to definitely have to switch at this juncture because Amoonguss, yeah, see, Amoonguss literally cannot do anything to this Pokemon. So he goes back into the Noivern, and now that he's going into the Noivern, I'm kind of feeling that this is going to be like a double switch thing because he knows I'm most likely going to go back into my Blissey. Like, everything just says go back into Blissey. Why wouldn't he go back into Blissey? It wouldn't make any sense. No. He's expecting me to go back into Blissey because of the Noivern. So this might be a double switch. So should I go into... Should I go into my... No, maybe not my Rotom. But I did get some rocks up, so that's nice. I'm going to go into Blissey though. Because let's see. This Pokemon is... And that's Sylveon and the Rotom. I'm going to go into Blissey. Alright, I'm gonna go into Blissey, and what he might do is double switch and go into his, man, what is that Pokemon's name with the high jump kick and the Mega Evolution? Oh, okay, he goes to the Boom Burst. Alright, so he didn't predict me to, well, he might have predicted me to go back into my Blissey, but he still used Boom Burst anyway. Alright, see, I was thinking about maybe going into Road and predicting the double switch, but I'm glad I didn't make that decision, because then I would have took a Life Orb Boom Burst, and that would not have been pretty. Alright, so... I don't think he's gonna go back into Amoonguss again because that's kind of a, I don't know, that's kind of semi-pointless relative to the situation because now I'm in the position in where my opponent is feeling pressured, so he might send out a Pokemon. You know what? He might send out Excadrill because Excadrill, yeah, he might send out Excadrill. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go for the Flamethrower. Because that's the better play given the situation at hand. So yeah, Flamethrower and okay, withdrew Noivern. So I'm thinking Excadrill. Melody. Oh, okay. So is that, yeah, what is the name of this Pokemon? Why? It had to be a nickname. Yeah, but this is the Pokemon that I was trying to say this whole time. Like, ah, man, his name is like, her name was like right in my head. Like, Bunnelby, oh my god. It's like no, it's not Bunnel, is it? Oh my god. I feel terrible. Like, it's so many freaking Pokemon. I know the original 150, like, right off the tip of my tongue. But then when it got to, like, 720 something, like, it just got kind of crazy. But I know what the Pokemon are at the very least. So, let's see. I'm predicting that he might not necessarily just go straight for the fake out. He might go for the high jump kick because Blissey is right there. So, So Ferrothorn. What could Ferrothorn? Yeah, Ferrothorn. I want to keep my Ferrothorn alive. He's not gonna go for the Ice Punch. That would be a good prediction. But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go into my Crobat, because then I can Brave Bird whatever he decides to send out from that point, and I can definitely take a fake out. So yeah, he might go for the return. Nah, he's not gonna go for the return. He's gonna go for the high jump kick because that's just better. Then given my team, I don't know. Crap. Well, you know what? I am going to go into Ferrothorn. Here's a better play. I'm going to go into Ferrothorn, and he might go straight for the high jump kick, but I do have Protect on Ferrothorn, and Ferrothorn has the ability to, well, protect himself. He'll take damage, and he should kill himself if he goes for the high jump kick again. And okay, good. He goes for the fake out. All right. So he didn't go straight for the high for the high jump kick. So that's good. And I just hope my opponent doesn't know that I have Protect, because if he goes for the high jump kick, that's definitely going to be his funeral. But generally, it's kind of not really advised to go high jump kick Ferrothorns, because a lot of them do have Protect. So hopefully he does go for the high jump kick, and it looks like he's staying in, so he most likely is going to go for it, and he's going to take a ton of damage. Ooh, Drain Punch. Now that is a heck of an interesting play. That's cool. That's an interesting set. I like that. That's really badass. Alright, so let's see. That's Drain Punch, so that means I could now go into my Crobat. Crobat, yeah, this is the best situation right here. So I'm going to go into Crobat, and I'm going to take this Drain Punch Quad Resist. And Drain Punch it is. No predictions in that part. That's good. He could have predicted and used Return, and that would have been devastating. Alright, so I'm going to go for the Brave Bird now. The Choice Banded Brave Bird. And let's see, most likely our opponent is going to go into his Excadrill now. Either Excadrill or Rotom. Because, yeah. So I'm going to go for the Brave Bird. Either Excadrill or Rotom. And Crobat is super fast. And, oh wait, what? This Pokemon, that's right, this Pokemon is stupidly fast. And no freeze. Alright, there we go. That's the kill. That's right, this Pokemon has like 430 something speed. I don't know what I was thinking. I always think Crobat is faster all the time. You know, if in hindsight, I probably wouldn't have sent Crobat out in this situation. But nonetheless, that Pokemon is still down. So that's good. It's a double down, but at least that Pokemon is out of here. Let's see. What should I do now? Should I go into Scizor, or should I not? If I were... Let's see, you got Sylveon. Okay. Okay. Sylveon. I'm gonna, you know what, I'm gonna go into Scizor. I'm going to Scizor now. Or maybe I'll go into... Actually, yeah, I'm just gonna go into Scizor to see what my... Because I could immediately start going in on the Sylveon. And I wanna do some damage to my opponent. Okay, good. It's the Sylveon. That's good. And let me think. Sylveons can't learn Flamethrower, so I'm not worried about any of those shenanigans. I'm gonna go Mega Evolution and go straight for the Bullet Punch. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Mega Evolution and Bullet Punch, and then again, my opponent is probably gonna switch. Who did he switch into? Possibly the Rotom. The Rotom would be a good choice. It's electric, and he knows the Bullet Punch is coming. This is not a good matchup whatsoever. So most likely, my opponent is gonna switch into the Rotom. I'm gonna make a semi-unnecessary prediction just because I want to gamble a little bit here, and I can get a high amount of goodness from this gamble. I'm gonna go for the Bug Bite. I'm gonna go for the Bug Bite, predicting the Rotom switch. Okay, he withdrew the Sylveon. Is he gonna go for the Rotom? And he goes for the Rotom. There we go, baby. So I go straight for the Bug Bite, and I immediately. Instead of going for the Bullet Punch or the Swords Dance, I'm gonna go for the Bug Bite, and hopefully this will do a ton of damage to the Rotom. So yes, I'm glad I made that choice. And if it has any berries, I'm gonna eat it. And I ate that Chesto Berry. Nice, absolutely delicious. All right, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. All right, now seeing that it did that much damage, this Rotom is probably pretty fast, so Scizor is not going to be good here because he's gonna take a lot of damage. So that's right, and I ate the Chesto Berry, so it's not Trick Rotom, so I don't have to worry about that. So I'm gonna go to my Blissey, and let's see. The fact that it's Chesto Berry is probably this Rotom is probably a Resto Chesto Rotom. See the Will-O-Wisp? Yeah. If this Rotom, by any stretch of the imagination, were faster, then that would not have been good for my Mega Scizor, because, well, a burned Scizor is pretty much a dead Scizor. Okay, so let's see. Most of the threats are dead. I'm gonna go for Seismic Toss. A good solid Seismic Toss in this situation would be nice. Okay, withdrew Rotom. So, Sylveon, Excadrill. Oh, he goes to the Sylveon. Okay. Sylveon might have Psyshock in this situation. Alright. So, good. That's the Seismic Toss right there. And does just a good amount of damage. So, now let's see. Who are his Pokemon left? Let's see. He has Sylveon, Rotom with a little bit of health points. And the Amoonguss is still going to be a problem. So, I can't necessarily set up completely with Scizor yet. And that Excadrill could be Scarfed, so I can't set up with my Talonflame either. So that's still a problem. Alright, so should I go for the Toxic? I should go for the Toxic from here. Yeah. Ah, man, I wish I was paying attention to see if that Sylveon recovered with some leftovers, but I was paying attention to other things. Let me see. Something's kind of weird with this volume. No, it's just me. Alright, so let's see. Well, it is a Sylveon, so I'm going to go into... Should I go into Rotom? Because the Gyro Ball would... Yeah. I'm going to go into Rotom, because at this point, Rotom is not necessarily a Pokemon I need. So, yeah, Rotom is going to be a good choice. And, yeah. Yeah, that's good. Alright, so that's a Wish. Okay, so this is a Wish Sylveon, which means that he's going to pass the Wish on to somebody else. And I wonder who he's going to pass that Wish on to. I doubt the Excadrill. Well, I'm going to go for the Elite Seed. Yes, I'm going to go for the Elite Seed. Because he most likely may either use Protect himself or switch back into the Rotom. Okay, so at least the Rotom will be seeded at this point. And, oh, he goes to the Noivern. Okay. Alright, that's cool. Maybe I should have, well, if I knew he was going to go into the Noivern, then I would have went for the Gyro Ball. But, I didn't know he was going to go back to the Noivern. Alright, but that is definitely a seeded Noivern, so that is good. Ah, that's right. he had to. I have rocks out, so yeah, that's a decent play. That's pretty good. Okay, so well, I can freely go to Blissey from here, and there's no Pokemon that can necessarily counter Blissey at this point. And Rotom is obvious. Okay, good. So I switched, so that means he's going to attack. So, okay, he goes for the Hurricane. He's going to take Life Orb damage. He's also going to take Leech Seed damage, which is going to be a total of 22%. Okay, so yeah, that Wish to the Noivern was pretty good, because that Noivern was running, takes 25% damage every time it comes into battle. Okay, well, that confusion, that's not good. That could be pretty bad. It could be. I'm gonna go for Toxic though. Okay, so he withdrew the Noivern. So let's see. Sylveon. All right. Sylveon. And Blissey is confused. Blissey hurts herself in confusion. Okay, I expect that from a Blissey. Makes sense. I wanted to get that Toxic off, because that would have been a decent amount of extra damage. So let's see. I got an idea. I'm gonna go into my Scizor, and I'm gonna predict the Wish. Cause Wish, he seems like he wants to do a lot of Wish passing. And okay, he goes for the Wish. So now, one of two things. He might... Should I go for the Bug Bite? I mean, he could go back into his Noivern. But then, oh, you know what? Bullet Punch... Seeing that I did that much damage to the Rotom... Nah, I'm just gonna use Bug Bite. Bug Bite is the best play, because... Yeah. Yeah, Bug Bite is the best play. Yeah. Okay, use Protect. Alright, that's cool. Alright, so yeah, Bug Bite would have been the best play, because if he switched back into the Noivern, it wouldn't have made a difference anyway. If you switched back into the Rotom, I didn't want that Rotom getting extra health, so that would have locked that Rotom out. And then if you went into the Excadrill, it wouldn't have mattered whether I used Bullet Punch or Bug Bite. So now I'm gonna Swords Dance, and okay, withdrew Sylveon, and he goes into the Amoonguss. Kinda hoping he didn't go into the Amoonguss, because I wanted to get like 2 Swords Dance up. I wonder, can the Swords Dance kill though? Can the Swords Dance kill Amoonguss? I doubt it. I doubt it. I don't think Swords Dance can kill Amoonguss. This seems like a battle of attrition right now. I don't want to get too hasty, because that's really unnecessary. So, like, I want to Bullet Punch this Amoonguss. It's tempting, but it's really kind of stupid to do that, because it's just not smart. And also, if I can get one Pokemon asleep, then that'd be nice. Because then that'd be my Sleep Fodder Pokemon. I'm gonna have Rotom be my Sleep Fodder, because if Rotom is my Sleep Fodder, then the Amoonguss can't really do that much to it, because I'm levitating and Iron Heads aren't gonna do that much damage. And then Rock Slides, that's not gonna be that big of a deal either. So I'm gonna use my Rotom as Sleep Fodder. Yes. Rotom will be my Sleep Fodder. And then from there, good. Use Spore. Stupid. Now I have Chesto. The one time I don't want my Chesto Berry. Crap. Oh well. Darn. That would have been nice, because then I could have just like started really going in for I could have went into Talonflame from here. So of course he's gonna use like Giga Drain. So I'm not gonna stay with Rotom at this point. Crap. Alright, so let's see. He's gonna Giga Drain. So I guess I'm gonna go into Huh. Man. Guess I'm gonna go into my Blissey. And then maybe he might predict... Okay, Giga Drain. I just hope he doesn't predict me to go back into my Rotom so that I can... I hope he doesn't know exactly what my plan is. Hopefully he doesn't feel my desire to have Rotom be the Sleep Fodder. I really hope so. Okay, so this is a bit risky because he could just go for Giga Drain again. Actually, he might switch at this point. Or he just might go for the Spore. I already put in my input, so... Well, whoever he switches into, it's still going to be kind of a wishy-washy situation. No Rotom puns intended. Alright, so let's see. This Amoonguss. Our opponent is making his decision. He's probably, hopefully he's not thinking, should I go for the Giga Drain again? Hopefully he's not either also consider, if he goes, hopefully he doesn't go for the Toxic. If he goes for the Toxic, it's going to be very devastating. Man. Okay. Okay. Alright. Well, okay. Our opponent's taking a bit, but okay, you know, actually, I'd take about this amount of time too, so I can't really say much. Alright, so, it's going down to the wire. Going down to the wire. I hopefully he makes a decision before the time ends, because then that means that, no, is he going to do a random move? Okay, he withdrew Amoonguss, so he goes into Sylveon. Alright. That's unfortunate. It's really unfortunate. Oh, wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, was it? It was me? Wait. Oh, hold on. I selected Rotom. What the heck? That's super weird. I don't even know how to feel about that. I didn't say Toxic. I said... Oh, okay. It turned out in our favor, so I can't really complain about that. I'll take it. We take those. We take those all day. Okay, man, that was weird. Alright, so I'm gonna go into my Scizor now, and I'm gonna go straight for the Bullet Punch, because I want to be doing some damage. Huh. Then again, this is just a Sylveon, so... I'm gonna go into Talonflame, actually. You know what? I'm gonna go into my Talonflame, because I don't think the Sylveon has much that it can do to a Talonflame. Alright. But I'm still worried about that Oh, Heal Bell. Okay. Alright. I'll take that. Alright, so none of his Pokemon are toxic at this point. So now I'm going to go for the Swords Dance, because that's kind of sort of free. So that's +1 Swords Dance right there. And hopefully this Sylveon doesn't have Toxic itself. And Hyper Voice. Okay. I should not... There we go. It shouldn't do above a certain amount. Okay, now what I need to do... I'm just going to do a quick calculation to see how much Acrobatics does to a... how much does Acrobatics do to an Excadrill? And... Talonflame. Okay. Boom. Let's see. No item and Acrobatics. Let's see. +2. Only 70%. Well, actually, if I get a +4. Yeah, if I get +4, then I should be able to kill. And oh, wish. All right, cool. Cool. I think I got it from here. Yeah, that's a +4 Swords Dance, and let me see. +4. Yeah, acrobatics. Let's see, stealth rocks. Okay, 56.3% chance to Oko. I'm gonna Swords Dance one more time because that will definitely seal the deal. Actually, I'm gonna acrobatics right now because he might switch into the Rotom. Okay, good. He didn't switch to the Rotom. But yeah, +4 acrobatics is definitely gonna destroy Sylveon. All right. So I have a 53% chance to Oko the Okay, good. It's Rotom. Okay, it's Rotom. So I'm definitely gonna be able to acrobatics here. And if his Excadrill were Scarfed, then he would have sent out his Excadrill immediately, because that would have been the best play. So I'm not necessarily worried about his Excadrill at this point. Okay, and Excadrill. Ah, man, it's tempting to just go for the Flare Blitz, Mode Breaker. Okay. Cause this could also be a semi-defensive Excadrill. If I had +6, I wouldn't be worried. I'm gonna go for the Flare Blitz though. I'm gonna do it. I really hope this Pokemon isn't Scarfed. I'm gonna go for the Flare Blitz. Ah! Darn it, man! Darn it! Why's he gotta be Scarfed? I was trying to end the battle real quick. Oh, man. Okay, well. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna go into Rotom. And I'm gonna use Will-O-Wisp. Oh man, if I just had +6 though, then I wouldn't have worried. I would have just acrobatics and then that'd have been that. Cause now I have to deal with the Amoonguss. You see, and I could have just, acrobatics the rest of his team. Alright, so now this may take, I have to do this the longer way, cause okay, he's most likely gonna go into the Amoonguss, yes. So now I went for the Will-O-Wisp because of this reason. See, this is why I wanted my Rotom to be asleep, because then I could have then started setting up with my Scizor because of Sleep Claws, and then I would have had the advantage from that point. Alright, so at least this Amoonguss is burned, so it's going to be doing some sort of damage every time it comes in, and etc. Also, I can go to my Ferrothorn, and it literally can't do anything to my Ferrothorn. And I can Gyro Ball it to death. So I'm gonna go to my Ferrothorn now, and this Amoonguss is kind of sort of trapped. Okay, he goes for the Giga Drain. It's gonna do nothing. It's literally gonna do nothing. Okay, so the burn. So yeah, this Amoonguss is in sort of a frame trap per se, because it's burned, and he's also fighting a Ferrothorn, and I mean, unless he has Hidden Power Fire, which is that would be one of the most spectacular things I've ever seen. I don't have anything to worry about. Okay, so he has Amoonguss, Excadrill, and Noivern left. Alright, so I'm gonna go for the Gyro Ball, and let's see who he switches into. Okay, withdrew Amoonguss. Hopefully he goes into the Noivern, so that, there we go. That's going to be a nice Gyro Ball. The Gyro Ball should take care of a Noivern, at least from here. At the very least. At the very least. At the very least. Yeah. Yeah, Noiverns are super fast, like 371 speed. They're like they're 2 speeds slower than Greninja. One thing I learned, like in the very beginning of X and Y, I thought like similar to how I felt Crobat was super fast. I thought Noivern was super fast, and then I saw Greninja outspeed it. I was like, oh my god, like couldn't believe it. All right, so let's see. I'm just gonna go into Rotom because this is definitely a choice scarf for Excadrill. So I mean, if he uses Earthquake, then he can't defeat Rotom. But yeah. So now he's Mode Breaker, folks. Mode Breaker. Well, given the situation, Rotom kind of doesn't have much use on this team now, so... Okay. So, yeah. I'm going to go for a Hydro Pump. He is obviously going to be faster. And that's going to be an Earthquake. I have to remember Mold Breaker. Mold Breaker breaks the mold, folks. Remember, guys, Mold Breaker breaks the mold. Alright. So, let's see. Should I go into Scizor? Yeah, I'm gonna go into Scizor and go for the superpower. Yep. Scizor superpower, and he's still gonna have to deal with my Ferrothorn no matter what, because my Ferrothorn just absolutely walls the Amoonguss. So I could even go for Leech Seeds in case he wants to switch in and out his Excadrill. So I'm not necessarily that worried about it. Is he gonna go for Earthquake right? But yeah, that's right. If he goes for Earthquake right now, I'll just go for Superpower. All right, and okay, he goes for the Earthquake. Cool. So then Superpower is definitely gonna be enough to take out this Excadrill. And there we go. Superpower done. Excadrill's finished, and there we go. All right. Yeah, man. I was really hoping it wasn't Scarfed, because then, but it was Scarfed though. Scarfed Excadrill, man. That Pokemon is such a beast. All right, so let's see. Now that he's with Amoonguss, I'm gonna just use Bullet Punch from here because. But you know what? I don't know what this Amoonguss has, so I'm not going to take an unnecessary risk. I still don't know what this Amoonguss is about. So I'm going to go into my Ferrothorn just to see like if it might have Rest or something crazy, you know? And I'm also just a little bit curious to see how much damage Gyro Ball does to this Pokemon. And Giga Drain. Okay. So he didn't go for the Spore. Okay, but yeah, see that burn was quite important because this Amoonguss being burned makes this, to say the least, much easier because this Amoonguss is definitely going to die. Definitely. Especially being absolutely walled by this Ferrothorn. So Stealth Rocks definitely came into play in this situation. Okay, good. He's going for the Giga Drain. So I'm going to switch back into Scizor after this Gyro Ball. Because then Scizor would definitely be able to do some considerable damage with Bug Bite. Yeah, that's right. I don't have to go for Bullet Punch. Because I am much faster. Okay, and that did send me a decent amount of damage given the situation at hand. Not bad, not bad. Okay. So, definitely want to make this a little bit quicker. So, I'm going to go into my Scizor and go for the Bug Bite. The Bug Bite should do considerable amounts of damage to this Amoonguss. And Giga Drain. Okay. Alright, yeah, Steel and Bug. That's another quad resist right there. You know, I wonder if this Amoonguss has Toxic. I mean, a lot of people don't really see like the benefit of Toxic and Spore on Amoonguss at the same time. Like, it catches a lot of people off guard, man. It really does. So, Bug Bite it is. And I'm also a little bit curious to see how much damage Bug Bite does to Amoonguss. Let's see. That is quite a bit. Okay. The Amoonguss goes for the Spore. But, because I am Scizor. I mean, not because I'm Scizor, but... Well, also, yeah, because I'm Scizor, I still don't have anything to worry about because I'm Steel and Bug. and he can't use like any poison attacks, and he can't really use grass attacks because that's quad resist. Interesting. Scizor is fast asleep, and Giga Drain. So it looks like he's gonna. So he doesn't have like rest or anything like that. So yeah, that burn residual damage might be that. That would be the last of the burn damage. And no, probably won't be. It might have like one left, maybe. Yep, one left. All right, so maybe first turn wake up, possibly bullet punch. Oh, look at that! Scizor wants to make this battle real quick, and he goes for the bullet punch, and that is a good game. Well done, Jake. That was pretty interesting. That was a pretty good battle. I like that. Very well done. Absolutely fantastic. I really enjoyed that. Not bad. Not bad. Oh, the Pokemon that I feared the most was the Excadrill. Honestly, that Excadrill was just laying back there, just chilling, waiting for me to send out that Talonflame. And I was kind of shocked that he sent out Rotom instead of the Excadrill immediately. That was a good mind game though, because the fact that he sent out Rotom made me think that the Rotom was just his next defense because he didn't have anything to take care of the Talonflame. So then he sent out his Excadrill and was like, nah, man, I'm actually Scarf, so you're going to have to deal with that. So I went for the Flare Blitz, but then I still died. So that right there, that was a fantastic play. And man, it's like mind games are so intricate in Pokemon. Like it's like just the littlest things. The littlest things can make you think along certain pathways, you know, like conditioning your opponent to feel a certain way, to react certain ways. That's what I love about Pokemon. Well, I'm glad that you guys enjoyed these battles, and as you know, there will be many more battles like these in the future. Well, see you later.